Where did we leave off? What were we doing?
We're going back to tell everyone our cool plan, I think.
Well, we're probably not going to tell anyone.
Yeah.
Because what if they're in on it? What if Popper is the orchestrator of all of this, right?
Oh yeah, what if he's doing it on purpose?
Can't trust him.
You're right.
Welcome back to Purrfect Date. Wait, what was it called? Is that what it's called? We haven't dated anything yet.
Yeah, but it is called Purrfect Date.
Yeah, so it threw me off for a second.
Maybe this will throw you off because we're not dating anything. After a rather painful journey, I'm very grateful to finally limp into camp. I have just enough time to get myself tidied up for work, and I'm about to peel off my filthy pajamas where I hear my catalog beeping. Boop, boop,
spying
boop.
on you. It's getting excited because it knows you're about to get naked.
I have a message, but I can't tell who it's from.
Boop, boop,
it's not
boop,
from
boop.
any of the contacts that Professor Popper programmed into it. In fact, there's no contact information at all.
Send nudes.
Unknown number. Are you sure it is wise to trust everyone? Anyone?
Neither, both,
What
all.
on earth does that mean? Ooh. Me? Oh, who is this?
Oh, I see. Who dis?
Who dis? New number. Who dis? There's a lot you don't know. Think carefully about who you can confide in. Well, this is where we get to probably make choices.
Oh, I see. Are cats sending us this?
Cats don't have thumbs.
You don't need thumbs to text. You can do like a poke.
Like all the dads.
Yeah, like a dad. I've literally seen my dad do that.
Before I can think of a reply, the messages are gone, and my catalog has no record of them.
Aha.
I don't have any time to think about this right now. I need to get ready.
That person had to really assume that you were a quick enough reader.
That's true. As soon as I am presentable, I head over to the lab. I'm 10 minutes late. It doesn't give a good impression on my first morning. Ooh.
Now what a blob. No, Felix. Good to see you. I was beginning to worry. Did you oversleep on your first day?
I'm terribly sorry, sir. I think the traveling and all the excitement of yesterday, I take punctuality very seriously.
that 15 minutes of work we did? Oh, boy.
It really took it out of me. He cuts across my apology.
Not to worry, it's perfectly understandable. You'll find I'm quite relaxed about most things. As long as you get the work done, I don't much mind what hours you keep.
Thank you, sir. It's quite relaxed about dating cats.
You can't be too intense about it. The cats they'll sense it and they'll bolt. So, shall we get started? He's got cats in cages there. And there's his map of the peanut.
Yeah, the peanut map.
My goodness, what on earth happened to you?
He's looking at the scratches all over my hands. Oh, well, I fell and tried to save myself by grabbing onto a bush.
Fell into a bushel of cats. I'm afraid I led you astray last night. Not everyone can take a double malt. How is the head this morning?
Whiskey.
Yeah.
I decided it's easier to play along.
That was kind of like midday, wasn't it? I forgot we got drunk on whiskey.
A little bit fuzzy, but it won't affect my work, sir.
Fuzzy. Fuzzy.
I really ought to drink spirits on an empty stomach.
Oughtn't?
Oughtn't. It's not a word.
Did he just suddenly become Scottish? Well, not oughtn't. Ought to get those hands sorted out, though. They look pretty nasty to me.
He goes to the tall metal cabinet in the corner and takes out a bottle and some cotton wool.
More whiskey.
He begins cleaning and tending to my hands while he talks.
Does this feel good? Do you like when I touch your hands? Hanses?
I hate you.
For today, I'd like you to help me with a few tasks around the lab to get the hang of things. But from tomorrow, I'll let you make your own choices about how best to carve up your time. Of course, you are primarily here to carry out your job as my research assistant. However, try to make the most of your time on the island. Once your work is complete, we'll be saying goodbye. This really is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, so don't waste it all in the lab. Get outside there and meet yourself a delightful kitty. Naturally, I need your help around here, but I'd also like you to get your hands dirty from some field work. Make sure you spend time exploring the island. It's a beautiful place, and there's a lot to see. Take the time to get to know the cats. It's going on and on. A full understanding of their behavior is crucial to our research. There is plenty to see, however, you must be careful to overwork. Rest a lot. Don't get tired.
I'll try to get the balance right.
Good stuff. Good, my boy. That's the spirit. So there you are.
He's done a first-class job on my wounds, and now they aren't bothering me as much. I spend the rest of the day with the professor getting to know the various pieces of equipment in the lab, work finding out where everything is, and learning some of the basic duties I will perform routinely. Like cat maintenance. By the end of the day, I'm exhausted. I make my way to the tent. Boop, boop.
That was a weird skip through the day there. We didn't really do anything.
I'm about to flop down on my bed when I see a package poking out from underneath it. The professor's?
From underneath his bed? Yeah, it was
The reports that Kale promised to deliver. The cats were right. The previous person barely made a start on producing an antidote. I'm gutted and worried. What if I can't do anything better? What if I can't do any better? Will I just turn into a cat? I decide that's not an option and resolve to get going on my own research into it tomorrow.
Instead, tonight, I'm turning my attention to the package, the other package that's been left in the bed for me.
My instincts tell me that the cats will be a good starting point. I have a feeling they know a lot more than they're prepared to tell me. I need to gain their trust and see if I can't get them to open up a bit. I'm sure I'll make more progress if I focus on one at a time. I'm optimistic that one-to-one dating, sharing will prove fruitful. It's a small glimmer of hope.
Shy little cats. Not gonna open up to you right away. You gotta win them over.
Tonight, I'm not fit for anything. I can barely even write in my journal before I fall asleep.
Did he write all of that, though? That was a lot of writing.
I think that was his journal entry.
Yeah.
Beep, 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 beep.
He needs to start doing audio entries rather than writing all that shit out.
Fucked. The first morning of waking up on the island, I'm so excited to discover what the day will bring.
Oh, is that because the last morning he got abducted? This is the first time he actually gets to wake up in bed.
Should I jump straight into the lab research, or maybe it'd be wise to start investigating a way to help these cats and to find a cure for myself?
No. It's cure unimportant.
Perhaps a good starting point would be to get to know the cats a little better on a one-to-one basis.
It's like the Bachelorette or whatever. You gotta start picking individual dates, hand out roses and things.
What should I do today? Romance, research, or recon?
Ooh, what do you think? Research is how you end a chapter. Remember, he was like, you don't want to do all the research right away. Antidote, 0% antidote. That's romance. I've been wanting to fuck some cats this whole time.
I know who I'm gonna date first.
It wasn't McMurphy?
No, I want you to be Snooty Booty.
That's all you were excited for?
I'm splayed out like a starfish on the beach in my bathing clothes. It's a sweltering hot day.
It's code for naked.
And I find it hard to concentrate on my own work. So here I am. I let the cool sea wash over my feet and legs as I lay back on the sand. I hear a long, loud sigh coming from somewhere nearby, and I sit up to see where it came from.
An equally naked cat.
Snooty Booty, in repose under the shade of a palm tree, is looking about her with a concerned expression, one that I've never really seen a cat make before.
This cat's pretty thin and gangly. I don't know if it's going to have much of a booty.
Oh, it does.
We need it.
I go over to her, see if I can help her with something.
If booty's what you're looking for, Fluffy Butt's your guy.
Are you okay, Snooty Booty? She lets out another long, wistful sigh.
To be quite frank with you, human, no, I'm not okay. I cannot expose this delicate skin of mine to the sun, but there's something I need to retrieve from further down the beach. Can you sunscreen a cat? Serious question.
Probably.
It is quite the predicament.
Get that heart. Oh, right. Want me to fetch it for you? Like a dog.
Yeah, that's what I want. I want you to grab it like a dog. Ooh, would you be so
No,
kind?
that's what she said. Sure, it's no problem.
Grab it
We
like
can't
the
have you
little-
putting that delicate skin of yours at risk, can we?
Grab it like the little bitch you are.
Snooty Booty looks grave.
Indeed not. Skincare must come above all else, don't you know? One must never expose one's skin to the elements, human. It really is quite aging.
I can tell.
One must never get stressed if one wishes to retain one's youthful aura, which is rather difficult in this frightful island.
Oh, I know, believe me. My skin isn't going to age well either if I turn into a cat.
What was the age difference here? Do we remember how old Snooty Booty is?
Probably, what, 55?
Do cat ears work the same way? Is a dog
It's like
ear
timed
cat
by
ear thing?
like 5 or 7 or something.
Is it the same general idea?
Yeah.
How do you know? Are you stressed? Oh no, that would upset me terribly.
Really? That's so sweet of you.
Yeah, the cat's gonna know how to relieve some stress. She's got her ways. Of course, you really are a precious thing. I do so hope you're finding your time here pleasant.
Don't worry about me, Snooty Booty. I'm fine. Now, what was it you'd like me to get for you?
Well, before I tell you, I must ask that you don't inform the others of the whereabouts of this particular item, because it's up my butt. It's way oop in my snooty boot.
Of course, that's
that's what she said. Not gonna give me the chance to look at the real thing.
No problem, Snooty Booty. I can be discreet when I need to be.
Gently pull it from mine anus, please. You see along the beach just south of here, there's a tree which bears the ripest of coconuts all year round. It's quite splendid. The coconuts are always so sweet and creamy.
Snooty Booty looks as if she's lost in a wonderful dream. Sounds lovely.
And sensual. It is. I like to drink coconut water as often as I can, as it's so good for the skin and waistline. But the less civilized denizens of our island keep knocking the coconuts down before they're fully matured. Fortunately, no one seems to have discovered this particular tree yet.
Well, okay, Snooty Booty. I'll try to find some coconuts for you. I'll be back soon so you can put them in your booty.
Give you a nice coconut oil rub down.
That'd be disgusting.
You have my thanks, human. And then you can have my spanks.
I've been walking for a lot longer than Snooty Booty led me to believe. And I'm not sure if this is even the right tree. They all look the same to me. Although this one does seem to have more coconuts than the others. I decided to take a chance and bundle up as many as I can carry in my arms and haul them back to her ladyship.
Probably would have been fine with just one.
By the time I get back, Snooty Booty, I'm faint from the exertion, not to mention walking so far in the sun. I fall to my knees, panting in front of her. Here you go, Boots.
Yeah, it's like us.
That's us. We're married. She eyes the pile with a distinct air of disapproval.
I only needed one coconut, human. That's what I was saying. You wasted the other ones. They're going to go bad now. These are far too many. You moron.
Well, I do apologize, madame.
Your French won't win me over. Tell me you didn't plunder the tree.
No, there was plenty on the ground already, so...
Oh, well, that's a small mercy. At least you didn't hack them down.
Hack them down with what?
Well, your hands are rather large and beastly.
Snooty Booty. I do not use my hands for deforestation.
Just karate chopping coconuts out of a tree? Well, I'm sure you did your very best. Although I don't really know what I'm gonna do with so many coconuts. You fool.
You're welcome, I'm sure.
Build a coconut raft. Coconut
I
radio.
look down at the pile of coconuts and it strikes me properly for the first time how strange it is that there are no creatures on the island to plunder them.
You can build like anything out of a coconut. You should be grateful to have all those.
What do you think it is, Snoots, that keeps wildlife away from the island?
Probably the giant force field.
Magnetic barrier?
Yeah. Do keep up, human. I thought you were meant to be a scientist.
I realize she must be referring to the force field that surrounds the island.
Yeah, obviously. Now be a dear and crack one open for me.
With my enormous leathery man hands.
Yeah. Seinfeld style, like cracking. Yeah.
I push down the irritation that has slowly risen in me and smile politely. On second thoughts, I'll be right back with a screwdriver.
Oh, what?
Snooty Booty looks horrified.
She thinks you're coming on to her.
It's a sharp metal tool.
Let's go back to my place and screwdrive ya.
Bores into things.
What on earth do you need one of those for?
So that I can make a hole to get the water out of the coconut and mix it all up.
Go grab some of that whiskey while you're at it, too. Well, look around, dear. Look at nature's bounties. What about that, whatever that is?
Snootily gestures with a limp paw at a shard of rock nearby.
I like the idea of the limp paw.
Snoots! How do you usually get the water out of the coconut when there isn't a human around?
Well, the exuberant Kibbles simply loves to break things. Had you not noticed? It's one of the few reasons I tolerate him, don't you know? But how? It still isn't how. Far better than one of your screwdrivers, don't you think?
I reach over and pick up the rock. It does look like it like it could actually do the job.
So these are literally just cats. These aren't at one point humans.
No, I think they're all cats all the time. Okay, let's give it a try. Here goes. Holding the coconut in a palm leaf, I gently tap the shell a few times with the stone before finally whacking at it. It cracks open surprisingly easily, and then the water drains into the leaf.
There now. See how nature provides, human?
Yep, again, you're welcome.
Quite.
Snooty Booty stretches her neck, and then her body towards the leaf. She sticks out her tongue out as far as she can go before raising her big eyes to me.
I can't quite seem to reach it.
I suddenly realize what she's getting at.
I don't really. It seems like we put it out on a leaf for her, and for some reason she's just like not making the effort to actually eat it.
Yeah, we did a lot. Maybe you should get up?
Maybe you should get up.
No way, this is too much. This little princess is far too spoiled. I think it's high time she learned to do things for herself. Is there something the matter, Snoots?
Well, you've placed my libation slightly out of my reach.
Oh dear, and you're so thirsty.
I'm absolutely parched, can't you see? It's clearly the predicament.
So what are you gonna do about that then, huh?
Die! I'll just die. Just leave me here to cook in the sun.
Well, it seems you are here and your drink is all the way over there. However, you're gonna quench your thirst. Besides dying.
Are you speaking in riddles? There's no solution here.
Not really, more like parables. For instance, if the mountain won't come to Muhammad, maybe Muhammad should get off her little pink booty and go to the mountain herself.
Booty?
Booty.
There's some venom in there.
Snooty Booty looks at me bemused.
I'm sorry, but who is Muhammad?
In this situation, you are Muhammad. Snooty Booty gives me an exasperated look.
I don't understand. I have no time for your nonsense. I'm going to die of dehydration at this rate, human.
She snoots awkwardly on her stomach until she gets within reach of the palm leaf.
She snoots.
Scoots. Directly laps at it. That looks delicious.
I hope she just like she just like laid her head next to the leaf and is like flicking her tongue out, not actually like holding her head up at all.
Snooty agrees without taking a break. You know, searching for those coconuts was thirsty work.
I'm sure it was. I guess you have to crack open your own.
She's still lapping at the water. My throat's a bit scratchy, especially in this heat. Snooty Booty finally comes up for air.
Just drowning yourself down there? Quite. That's the beauty of the coconut, you see. So hydrating and most palatable, too. You really ought to try it sometime.
I look down at the now dry palm leaf. Yes, that's a good idea, Boots.
Shitty cat. And the very best thing after drinking coconut water is to curl up and have a nap, you know? Beauty sleep is most important.
Yeah, you need it. Oh, is that so?
Indeed, human. I suppose you have other things to do now?
Well,
meow?
Snooty Booty yawns and closes her eyes.
It just passes out right there.
I suppose I do. Sweet dreams, princess. She snores softly in reply.
Well, that was a shitty first date.
Yeah, that date sucked.
Snooty Booty sucks.
I should have known.
Yeah, her name was a dead giveaway. Was that an entire day? Did we use an entire day up?
I don't think so.
Oh, no. Somehow we got 1.4% of the way to figuring out the antidote.
Coconuts is the key.
Coconuts.
We just need 99 coconuts. 90.
A few less. Like, I don't know the actual math, but we're pretty much there.
80 coconuts.
Perfect.
Next time, we'll maybe try another date.
Do you want to go for another date? That seems... Let's try and bang a cat. Didn't go so well
that time. Well, Snooty Booty was a little bit snooty, I guess.
Yeah, that's a good word. Sums it up nicely.